Hello Internet, and welcome to a video where I will be talking about Scratch building, and particularly this project that I'm currently working on, which is going to be a piece of terrain for my Kill Team table that I'm building from scratch. So let's look at how far I've come so far. I started out with this is a piece of chewing gum box about this big, and I realized that I had two of them, so I thought that I'd use them as the basis for this tower. For one of them I tried to remove this label, but it just wouldn't come off, so I realized I will have to cover this middle portion with plastic card. So that's what I've done. There's just two strips of plastic card here, and then I'm going to put a wide strip across like so, and also on this one a wide strip that goes all the way around. But I haven't gotten to the detailing yet, so I just wanted to show you that what's underneath. So a bottle of, well, a container for chewing gum, then a piece of something I don't quite remember what this is. Here is a piece of foam core with the plastic card wrapped around it, and then some plastic card squares to sort of match these, kind of. A lid from some bottle, a lid from some other bottle, a piece of plastic card in between. So that's the bottom piece. The base is this, and here we have a lid from some sort of yogurt container, a lid from a peanut butter container, and then plastic card, plastic card, plastic card, plastic card that I've just cut out. And yeah, it's going to be the bottom, and then this will go on top like so. And then there's going to be some detail. I'm thinking some wires that goes up. I haven't really decided yet, but something like this. And then on top of this, I'm going to put the other chewing gum container. Here's some strips of plastic card or styrene wrapped around, some more here, a piece on top, and a piece on the bottom. And this is plastic card or styrene tubing, and this is some bottle cap of some sort that fit nicely there. So something like this. Yes. And then on the top we have here's a plastic thingy from something. I can't quite remember where I found this, but it's some piece of junk from somewhere. This is a bottle cap from, I think it's called Powerade, and then there's another bottle, some sort of cap for, I can't quite remember what this is, and then on the top there's another bottle cap. And then the white strips here is just plastic card or styrene, and then another here. So that's gonna go on top there. And then at the very top we have this little ball thingy. And these come from some sort of LED display thing, I can't quite remember. So there's a hole there, and I cover the holes with just some plastic card detailing, and then some more plastic card. There's going to be rivets around here and here, and then this will go on something like this. Yep. So that's how far we've gotten so far, and in the next video I will probably have done some more detailed work, because that's the final step. Basically is I'm just going to put all these pieces together eventually, but first a lot of detailing will go into them. Rivets, wires, you know, you name it. This is going to be the sort of the theme for this terrain, and for the Kill Team board is going to be, well, just sort of you know, sci-fi generic Warhammer-ish. A lot of metals and rust and washes and stuff, and yeah, some skulls thrown in as well, of course. But this is how far we've gotten so far, and it's fun. I love scratch building. I love using sort of reusing things like this. But I absolutely hate this type of plastic. It's sometimes impossible to glue onto it. What I actually did here was, this is a ring of strips of plastic card, and as you see, this is the glue that I'm using for the plastic card is Tamiya's cement. I'm sure you have seen it. I'll show it in another video clip. So this is a strong bond. So I did this just so that I can just bloop, pop it on there. And then there's going to be a strip around here, sort of. But it was impossible to glue anything onto here. I just didn't have the right glue when I was working out, so I just did this instead. So yeah, that's the big downside working with bottles of sorts, because they're usually made out of really crappy plastic that is really hard to glue on. So yeah, but I'll talk more about sort of tips and tricks in another video. I just wanted to show you how far I've gotten with this. That's gonna be for my kill team table. It's gonna be good. Yeah, this is the first video I've done in a while. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next.